So, you want to dance like the big shots, feel, move and show on the dance floor like the movie stars. But until you learned one move, you already forgot the previous one. Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to my secret salsa recipes. When we look at a couple dance salsa, we look at it as a whole. Music, movement, footwork, hands, style, all together. It's easy to get lost and think that it's very complicated and there is no way that I will be able to dance like that in the future. But if we only know how to isolate part of the dance, we will find patterns that will always be there. Once we know these patterns, we will quickly understand the salsa deeply and we will be able to create our dance and moves right on the spot without having to use our memory. Pay attention to this very simple variation that I present here with Vera. How long do you think that it will take you to learn it with a partner? Now pay attention to a magic. Let's isolate and look only at one part. In that case, Vera's leg movement. What does it look like? Yep, simple, basic step. That's all. Now that you know it, how long will it take you to learn it? Less, right? Because you identified an easy pattern that you already know. The fun part is that these patterns exist everywhere in our dance. We just have to learn how to find them. What's the following figure? Simple rap, right? You probably know it. Now, if Vera makes the same steps, just with a different holding of hands, suddenly we get the famous Titanic figure. It doesn't end here, because if we understood that this pattern exists, we can now play with it as much as we want. Replace the contact points, hands, shoulders, and more. Change the locations and actually create lots of stylish variations on each template. Ladies, you can now even predict his next move and add style on the exact right time. Time for a test. Notice only the movement of Vera's legs and try to identify what famous pattern is hidden there. Have you seen that this is one of the simplest moves? Cross-body lead. We are used to recognize it looking like that. I only changed my location and suddenly we got something absolutely different. Maybe you know it by the name shadow position. Getting to know all the pattern is great for both men and women. For men, to lead in a creative and interesting way, using easy formulas and not memory. For women, to understand that he cannot surprise you anymore. No matter what variation he will invent, you probably know it already and you have more time to relax and enjoy the dance. I will love seeing you in my workshops where we learn many more salsa recipes, such as the secret to a proper spin, how to spin her as many times as we like with a soft stop, even with only one finger. Brilliant idea will show you how to predict the movement of your dance mate. That way the leader can wait for the lady before she even arrives there. The advanced level dancers will learn a trick to dance the exact same moves and steps together, so synchronized that it will look like you planned the entire dance in advance. A special part is for you ladies that deals with the ability of making each and every step you make way more special and full of personal style. The fun here is that it's actually quite easy to perform by using very simple rules. How can we use the movement that we've accumulated to move easily, elegantly, and even to make some show out of it? What happens if we get stuck in a tangle? We will learn 4 ways to get out of it without anyone noticing that we actually got ourselves into a mess. What is the right distance between the dancing couple? We will learn a pattern to keep it exact during the dance. How to make very gentle moves that will look very sharp, and how can girls recognize that a sharp movement is actually coming. How to combine several easy patterns into one that will look very complicated, and so much more. Contact me and I will be happy to come and teach you too the secret salsa recipes for on-one dancers. I have a short intro workshop for festivals, courses in different lengths for students in all different levels of dance, and a special workshop for you instructors to learn a new method of teaching. See you all in the dance floor. Bye!